Hey everybody, it's Kristina of Crafty Paws. So I thought I would go through and show you guys the album that I made for my parents. This was based on a trip that they took a while back, and nobody else in my family is very crafty, and generally when people take trips, they just kind of keep the pictures in digital format on their computers and stuff. But obviously, well, not obviously, I guess, but my parents don't really keep up with digital media that way. So I thought for this kind of once in a lifetime trip that they took, I would put together an album and give it to them for Christmas. So I started with this album, and I added beautiful lace trims that were gifted to me by Rose, CutsieGirly. Thank you, Rose. And then I found this awesome pack of ribbons, and this one had these suitcases and a few others that you'll see along the way. I went to Michael's when they were having their pre-Black Friday sales, and then I had an additional 30% off coupon, so you'll see some stickers and things that I probably wouldn't normally include, but or buy, but I had this project in mind. So I bought this little mini passport book, these little stickers. Oh, and this was a trip for my parents that they took to Australia and New Zealand way back when. And this is also in reply to Mel, who's PaperSpeaks here on YouTube. And she had said that she challenges all of us to share a kind of a new thing that we've never done before. And this album, well, I've done scrapbooking albums before. I've never done one where I've kind of just slapped things down and like a lot of ephemera from things and kind of done things askew. My old tendencies were to line everything up, back everything with background paper. And as you'll see in this share, I didn't do that. And I actually wrote my journaling kind of notes on the papers and things like that. Just much more kind of loose, sorry for the glare, loose and kind of free. And I really enjoyed it. It's not my normal style. This is my normal style where I line everything up. I use this music paper since they were at the Sydney Opera House. I added picture paper borders. I measured everything out so everything's equidistant. That is much more my style. But I really enjoyed using these little Project Life cards that were gifted to me by Sandra, who's OhSnapGonzo here on YouTube. Thank you, Sandra, as well as Jenn, who's ScrapbenaCreations. And, you know, folks, I used, you know, the flares I got from Heather, Ideas to Come. I used the embossing folder that Lauraluvslace, Laura gifted me. Thank you, Laura. That was perfect for this page. They visited a honey farm. So I was able to use this hexagon embossing folder. My dad's obviously having such a great time. Isn't he cute? He's so, he's like a kid sometimes. This is them petting a koala bear. He's eyeing a kangaroo eye to eye. They're feeding wallabies. And that's my mom having such a good time. Laura also gifted me this owl, which is perfect because they visited an aviary and my dad got to hold an owl. This was on Kangaroo Island in Australia. Then they went to Admiral's Arch and saw the remarkable rocks. They just had a blast. And I'm so glad I was able to put this together for them. This is a train ride where they had these beautiful yellow flowers, which apparently are like parasitic. They can't get rid of them, and they're from Scotland. This was at Christchurch. They're still rebuilding from the earthquake of 11. It's so beautiful, though, and they make these amazing efforts to, you know, beautify while they're rebuilding. They took a gondola ride up and saw Queenstown. You'll see little Post-it papers all over because I didn't get permission to show everybody. So I'm tried to cover everyone up other than my parents. They visited peasant shacks. This was the 45th parallel. It's like, I guess, a quarter of the way up around the world. This is St. Franz Joseph Glacier. This is them hiking up to that. They took a helicopter ride. That's my dad. He's so funny. Making a snow angel. They took a kind of a jet boat ride, I think. They went to a farmer's market, and my mom loves like fruit tastings and stuff. She's diabetic, so she has a hard time just controlling her food. But she really enjoys food, so that's very her. It's so cute. This is them on that boat ride. This was on a river cruise, I think the Haas River. This was Milford Sound, which is just gorgeous. This totally reminds me of all the scenes in The Hobbit. They took a little plane, and this is a pamphlet from that. They did some gold, panning for gold, so cute, at Skipper's Canyon, which apparently is this tiny little like dirt path. My dad said he'd never want to do it again, but he thought it was completely worth it once. And of course, I had to include a picture of a dog, right? This is Mackenzie Sheepdog. It's a bronze statue at Lake Tekapo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but my dad thought that I would enjoy this picture. And I did, so I put it in his album. Let's see. Oh, and they went to the North Island in New Zealand, and they went and saw, so I guess this is like a geyser, thermal wonderland. And just, they have like hot water coming up out of the earth. Just amazing. And then they also did this agrodome tour where they had all these sheep and rams and dogs. Had to include the dogs jumping around. And they got to feed the sheep, saw sheep shearing, cow milking, things that you don't get in the city. Then they went to this Maori village, where again, there are all these thermal waters and mud. And amazingly, I had this sticker set from, like these 3 letters from this sticker set, from when I did an album probably 10, 15 years ago for a friend of mine with a little boy, and he was like making mud pies. But I didn't use these letters for some reason. But anyway, this is Rotorua, and this is the international airport. How cute is that? So cute. And then they went to the glowworm caves, and Jill, Love My Two Pugs 1, she gifted me this awesome gel pens, which I will leave a description box to the name, exact name, but that was perfect for me to draw in these little glowworms on the page. I don't know if it's going to come across in the video, but it just makes the page. And they went to the kiwi house and saw some kiwis. And then the last part was they were in Auckland. And again, this last page is more my style, everything lined up, perfectly straight. But as you can see, I really went beyond my comfort zone. So Mel, I'm going to put a link to Mel's challenge video so you all can play along. But I think it's a great idea to jump out of your comfort zone and try something new. You might enjoy it. I certainly did. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great holiday season, and be safe and take care. See you next time. Bye.